This nigga wanna take. This the type of nigga that wanna take all the camera show.
Camera show.
He wanna be exposed. Like.
Yo, what it do with the D's? It's your boy STZ Sensitive Thug to be exact, aka Zigzag Films, and I'm here with a new artist. We'll get to that when we get to that, but I'm here with an artist that goes by the name of Flea Wade. And he's here at Quad Studio. He's here dropping some music and shit like that, trying to test the vibes out. So I just said, let me know.
Do an interview.
Yeah. So what's up? Flea Wade. How are you, man? Where are you from? First and foremost.
From Queens, New York.
Okay.
From Northside.
Northside.
From Linden. 92. It's a legendary block. You just gotta do a lot of research if y'all want to know about that block.
Okay, so music, like what's the whole inspiration? What's the whole passion behind this thing right here?
What's the whole passion behind it?
Yeah. Is it for the passion? Money? What is this for?
Really? I've been around it since I was mad young.
Okay.
I never thought I was gonna be doing fucking rap because I played ball. Feel me?
Okay.
I played ball, but everybody around me I know was rapping. I always listen to music because you know basketball and music go hand in hand. So always was listening to music. I think I got a good ass ear for that shit. Cause even when I was young, I knew what was whack and what wasn't. I wasn't just listening to dumb shit. Like when I was younger, I was listening to the mad like shit that you had to think about, like niggas that was rapping shit that you had to think like.
I mean, but I'm saying though, you from Queens, so I'm not even gonna lie. Not saying my favorite, like my favorite rapper, he's from Queens. You know what I'm saying? Nas Escobar. But at the end of the day though, a lot of niggas from Queens, like when hip hop, even though it was birthed in the Bronx, Queens held that shit down like a motherfucker. You heard me? But yeah, I mean, so who inspired you as far as like when it comes to Queens, man?
As far as a rapper?
Yeah, man, because it's a lot of them, man. It's a whole lot of them. A lot of errors.
I had my first ever like CD album from a nigga that was from Queens was 50. No funny shit.
What?
It was shit I actually owned. Like it was tapes around the house that was like, you know, the mixtapes, the 50 Cent mixtapes with him, Banks, and Yayo on the front of the cover. I listened to all that shit. But my first shit I ever owned was that Get Rich. I think it was Get Rich or Die Trying. The shit, the red cover with the bullet.
Yeah. That's the Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, that shit right there. I don't know, like I still wasn't even thinking about doing music. I just used to always bump that shit.
So basketball, you saying that's your first love?
Yeah, I was playing basketball. I still play ball though. But you know what I mean? Music is like something that I just got drawn into, I think. Like, yeah, I woke up one day with my friends, like it don't really happen, like you know, all your family members probably rapping, like whatever nigga. But my friends, everybody, niggas that I'm with every day, all the time, doing other type of shit with, you feel me? Like, niggas was rapping too. They started rapping first, and I always was in the studio with niggas like, yo, that shit sound fire, I'm like, yeah, that shit sound, or you can say this or you can say that, but I'm not thinking like, damn, I could probably do music. But I used to always give niggas pointers like, yo, you could probably say this again, you could probably say it like this, not say it over. Cause my friends, I guess they fucking, my like, whatever I say to them, I don't know. Them niggas listen to it, like I guess I'm a big influence on them niggas.
Okay.
I say shit and them niggas is not, like them niggas don't listen, like, it's not nothing like that.
So you're more like a leader then at the same time too?
Yeah, it's nothing like that though, but it's like, nigga, I ain't telling niggas nothing wrong, you feel me?
Heard you.
Niggas go hard for my niggas, like.
I'm gonna get right back into music real quick, but when you say you you still ball, like, was you one of those, was you nice and ball? Like, can people vouch and say like you was one of them guys?
Nigga, real talk, bro. Everybody know me from basketball, bro. Like, everybody, I go outside, I go to the park, I could probably like my park, especially if I'm about to play ball, niggas is watching. Niggas is flooding the park. Fucking at school, played on every from elementary to like high school to college. I played ball at every level.
So are you one of them dudes that, you know, you just here to get 30, 40, you don't care whether you win or lose? You don't really got no D like that? You one of them kind of guys?
I'm gonna score regardless, but it's not about getting 30 or 40. I want to get 30, but I want to win. Like, cause if I lose, I'm gonna get mad.
Heard you.
Mad.
Heard you.
Hate losing.
No diggity. Let's get back into the music. How can you describe your style of music? Do you have any boundaries? Like, is it places that you won't go when it comes to music? Are you an artist? You a rapper? Like, what's going on? Talk to me. Like, what's your style though?
I feel like I'm an artist because when I first started rapping, I was like I said, I listened to 50, so I'm thinking like, I'll rap on some shit that I'm doing, and I put it in like that type of way, like real rap, lyrical rap, but the shit that I'm doing though, feel me? And then I was starting to think like, I study music, like I watch a lot of interviews, I watch all videos, vlogs, all that shit. And I see who's hot, and I see who's not hot, you feel me? And I see the niggas that's hot. The niggas that's hot is the niggas that's artists that could do different type of sounds. The niggas that could, you know what I mean, they could probably spit, for example, like, I'm just giving an example, like Tory Lanez, for example, he can rap, he can sing, he can mellow it out, all that, so he's an artist. So I feel like I'm an artist. I started off rapping, really just rapping. I know how to rap, like with bars and shit like that, but I think I'm finding a new sound now with like melodies, cause I think I'm getting used to that, like that sound, like that's the type of music I be listening to a lot anyways. And that's the sound that fits me better than the other shit I was doing, you feel me? That's what's grasping to other niggas. So. What happened?
How did that whole Flee Wade, how did you get that name? How did that come about?
I'm out there, this is a true story, bro, that like, no funny shit, cause niggas probably think, cause niggas be thinking like, oh, you give yourself that name, or, you know, some people be giving themselves their names and shit. Nah, this is a true story, bro. One day, like, how long ago is shit? I wasn't even really rapping like this at this time. It was like 3 years ago, probably like 2015. So me and my niggas, we always used to like go out, especially like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Feel me? We used to go out every fucking weekend, bro. Shit be crazy. And it was one day party we had, niggas was going to. And everybody always meet up at the park, you feel me? That's our spot, like, we meet up at the park and shit. That's like our area type shit, that's where we all from. So, niggas meet up, I hop out the V. And my mans, shout out my man Junior, Immaculate Eats. This nigga, everybody knows call me D-Wade. D-Wade. I play ball, you feel me? So niggas, like sometimes a kid niggas be calling me, yo, D-Wade was good, D-Wade was good. D-Wade, so everybody was calling me that. So my bed see me, I come out the V, I wild fly, feel me? Got mad designer shit on, you know how it is. Nigga like, Flee Wade. shit had me dying laughing, like, that shit sounded fire to me. And he just kept calling me that Flee Wade, and I just ran with it. That's how that name came out. Everybody started calling me that shit. Like, since he said that shit, everybody started calling me that shit. Everybody. Yo, Flee Wade. D-Wade, Flee Wade. Cause I hoop, I play ball. And that's why in a lot of my music, it's a lot of bars with like basketball. It's a lot of basketball bars and little trap bars that I do and shit like that. Like, shit like that. Should be alright. You know what I mean? Like, the way it's coming along, everything is It's coming along perfect.
Right, so your audience, like who will your music be reaching? Will it be reaching, I mean, all ages? Or you know you're gonna be specifically for a certain type of audience?
Man, that's a good question because I feel like it reaches all ages because since I know how to like rap, you know, older head niggas be like, yo, this is shit. But then when I do the other shit, you know, a lot of niggas that's young, they be dancing and shit like that. And they fuck with that shit that could make them dance or melodies and shit like that. So it's from an age, you know, like from kid, like, you know, younger kids to like, you know, not older men that's, you know, into that lyrical shit, but you know, grown niggas.
Okay.
Some niggas, cause when I first started spitting that shit, it was grown niggas telling me like, yo, you should keep it up, you should do that shit. So I listened to the OGs and they just kept pushing me and told me to do this shit. Then I found my sound. You feel me?
Okay, so what you saying that, you know, the kids will be dancing to your songs and stuff like that. So do you have a song with a dance move?
Nah, I even make a song with a dance move.
Ain't nobody fucking with that nigga, period, man. I don't wanna hear that shit. Fuck niggas talking about, man. Fuck on to the illest in that,
Shout out my nigga Cook
Fuck niggas
Monster.
talking about, nigga. Like fucking with my son, nigga.
Third
Eat a dick, nigga. Lights off, all that.
That's my nigga Cook Monster. That nigga nice too. That nigga real. That's an artist right there. That's a fact. But yeah, I ain't make a track with no dance to it yet. I gotta think of the dance.
Is that
some shit that I always do? I probably gotta like. It's gonna come in the video, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I got shit that you can dance to, and you know them new shits that they be hitting, like.
No doubt. No doubt. So like I said, is there any place where the people can find any music or videos, YouTube, any platforms, anything like that?
I dropped the video on YouTube. That shit got took it down. Long story.
Okay.
But I got a video dropping next week. Shit's gonna be crazy, bro. No funny shit on YouTube. It's called Live Long. I'm gonna give it a sneak peek. We shot this shit in the church. This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. I got my music gonna be on Spotify, Apple Music. I got shit on SoundCloud. A lot of my music on SoundCloud though. But my shit is gonna be on Apple Music, Spotify. All of it.
Okay, so if they wanted to go to SoundCloud right now, look for your music, how can they find it? What they gotta look up? What they gotta search?
You could type in. See, like, I don't know. It's like I got like a fucking alter ego or some shit like that. So I was calling myself Tommy Chrome. Everybody was calling me Tommy Chrome. My first Twitter was Tommy Chrome. So, like the first time I ever made Twitter, like, I think of a name like that. I just said Tommy Chrome. So I put Tommy Chrome. So that's my SoundCloud. Tommy Chrome. You can type in Freeway. It's gonna pop up.
Damn.
FLEEWD.
No, it's heavy as
Tommy
shit.
Chrome is TOMMYCHROME.
Okay. Alright, so you signed? You with a label? You independent? What's going on?
Nah, I'm independent, but I got some shit. I got a couple of shit I'm about to have. I got shit on the table, but you know what I mean? You gotta talk to the OGs and really just know what you gotta do and make sure you do it right. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Can't just, right now, yeah, I'm independent.
Alright, so before we sign out, is any shout outs, any salutes you want to give to anybody?
Yeah, man. First of all, shout out. Man, it's a lot of fucking people. When I say shout out my family, shout out my moms, but shout out my family because I ain't gonna lie. I first started seeing music because of my family. These niggas was rapping and shit like that, like my brothers. So my brother putting me on right now, you feel me? So, shout out my brother, shout out my nigga B Magic. That nigga be with me all the time. This nigga right here. That nigga be with me all the time, bro. No funny shit. Everything. Shout out my nigga Nas. That nigga on the road right now. You feel me? Getting to it. Shout out Henry. Yo, Hemi. Shout out my big
Yo. Freeway shit coming soon, man. Thug Out Thursday, Mo. You heard? What the fuck is going on? Let me get some paper, you heard? Cause that's the only time you niggas gonna see some paper.
So look, shout out everybody. All the niggas from Northside, Linden, Queens, 192, 189. 189 to 192, 119, 120, 15 Park. It's my whole hood, man. Niggas know me out there. OCP. But like, I'm honestly, I ain't gonna lie, my hood, bro. A lot of niggas know, I ain't just talking, nigga. Like, niggas know, and when shit really get the way it's supposed to be, everything gonna fall into place. But I go outside now, everybody know me. Niggas know, when shit fall in place, though, everything's gonna be right. It's about to happen, though. Just gotta be patient, you know what I mean? That's a fact. Another thing that a lot of people don't know, speak to God a lot, like OD. Feel me? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I asked God, like, it was at a point in time I asked God, like, it was at a point in time that I was playing basketball heavy and everybody like, yo, D-Wade, you should do this with the ball, I got this lined up, I got that lined up, and I had opportunity with this. And then the music, niggas like, yo, D-Wade, I dropped my first track, niggas like, yo, D-Wade, you should do this, you should do that with the music, push. And I asked God, I'm like, yo, God, guide me into the right place and like, you know what I mean, right path. Which one gonna work for me in the long run right now, you feel me? I don't ever want to give up on either one, but which one gonna work for me right now, you feel me? And every time I talk to him, it's like he guided me towards this, so this is what I'm dedicated to right now.
Thanks. So before we really get up out of here, what is your ultimate goal with music? Like, what do you want to accomplish? What do you want to get out of music? What do you want to give? What do you want to put into music? What's your ultimate goal? What is the accomplish like?
I want Billboard records. You feel me? Honestly, I want to make timeless music, like shit that you ever heard them shits on the radio that you be like, yo, why this shit playing? That shit came out mad years ago, you feel me? That's the type of music I want to make. That shit that's fucking playing now till whenever. Your grandma's gonna listen to it. They're gonna be at the fucking cookouts dancing and shit. That's the type of music I want to make. I got some shit coming, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But, you know what I mean? I want to be on all them type of... I feel like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is not like a major goal I want to do, but I want to be on them... I'm challenging myself. I want to be on the major, like, stages with all... from the mad people. Like, if I get that opportunity... I ain't gonna say if, cause I'm bugging. I just was black enough to do the these major shows, and I get there. I know exactly how I'm gonna do it, bro, and I know exactly how that shit's gonna go. It's like every time I close my eyes, I see that shit. Like that's what I see. I think that's what's gonna be the most fun part for me doing music. Performing in front of everybody. That shit gonna be lit. That shit gonna be lit. That ass. Major goal though, other than that, you know, Billboard records, timeless music, fucking like hits after hits. I wanna go down in history. I was just telling B-Magic, I said I wanna be one of them niggas that, you know how niggas be like, you get these interviews and niggas be like, yo, I'm waiting to get a track with Jay-Z. I'm waiting to get a track with, you feel me, them goats? They're like, yo, if I get this track with him, yeah, I'm in. You know how they be saying that type of shit? That's what I want niggas be saying about me. Like, I get a track with Freeway, bro, I'm in, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm a goat. Like, you can't really get next to me because I did this, I got hits. That's the type of nigga I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be.
One thing I want to ask you too. This is something I always ask artists. What's your thoughts and your feelings on ghostwriting?
Ghostwriting?
Yeah.
Wait,
I know you're not gonna mind ghostwriting for someone else if it's beneficial, or just to do it. But what about for you?
For me, I don't want to like ghostwriting much, cause like it's a difference if I can enhance something that somebody gave me or told me yo, say this, and it's like, oh, I can probably say it like this. That's not really ghostwriting. It's like getting pointers. Ghostwriting a whole track though, bro. It's like, why you can't do it? I don't know. That shit don't ever make no sense.
Because the reason why I say that, because like I say you get signed tomorrow to a label, and they actually all of the music you play for them, they're gonna actually put some of the tracks on the album, but then they're like, listen, we want to go this direction a little bit when it comes to the album also. So we got a few reference tracks. We tinked with some writers, and we already got the beat already set, and this is the reference track, and we just want you to do it over, being that you you already got the the qualities of a star.
I don't feel like that. Alright, so it's a reference track. People get reference tracks all the time. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that. That's not really ghostwriting. That's ghostwriting?
Yeah.
That's ghostwriting.
They wrote the song. They put it together. They had to lay it down. Because you wasn't really there with them in the studio or somewhere wherever they was writing the song. You didn't really have the chemistry with them when they put the song together. So
they just probably feel like I could say it better or some shit.
No, you're signed to the label, so it's like you have a choice. We're giving you a choice. Like, do you want to do this or not? How much of an artist does because like I say in music, some people they hold that to a standard with artists. Like, you can't say you're this, you're that if you're willing to allow.
A lot of people did that shit though, I ain't gonna lie. But me personally, if that shit is a hit and I could fucking enhance that shit or make that shit sound, damn, that's a good ass question. I'm signed to the label. Shit, I might do it. I might just do it, alright, just for the label, you feel me, get to it.
Heard you.
Right, you feel me? It's
Heard
about
you.
the money.
That's stand up. That's a stand up do for you.
Niggas gonna say, oh, you ain't right. I did it for my team. I did it for the label.
Heard
and
you.
even if not, I'm still on it. Niggas is going crazy to it because of my voice. That's one. But what about the rest of my shit? That's how it would be. It won't be just only that track that just made the hit. Now a lot of hits.
For sure. So yeah,
Can't judge me over one track. You feel me?
Factory. So before we sign out, once again, how and where can they find you? So you have a YouTube, you have a Instagram, Facebook.
My Instagram is _FleeWade, FLEEWADE _. So _FleeWade _. SoundCloud, Tommy Chrome. Facebook, Tommy Chrome. That's it.
Okay.
Instagram though, that's my shit. Follow me on that.
Heard you.
FleeWade, SoundCloud. All my shit gonna be on Spotify too. It's all gonna be up. Feel me? Follow me on the gram. Y'all gonna see what's going on.
Alright. So we out of here.
FleeWade all day.
Here you go.
Listen to me. I am Rose. I am Moet Rose. This is Stugged Out fucking Thursday. Motherfucking No Grand Booth. I am Rose. You hear me? You see this motherfucker right here next to me, this crazy motherfucker? What's your name? Rose.